Hi guys, sorry I'm not in class today, but what you're going to do is you're going to take notes off of this YouTube video, just like you would take notes off of the smartboard. Feel free to pause, rewind, stop, replay. When you're done with the notes, you're going to take the quiz on Google Forms. It's not going to count as a quiz grade per se, but it will count as a classwork. So we're going to work with adding and subtracting mixed numbers. There's two methods that I like to do. One, changing improper to the mixed to improper and then adding normally, or doing the vertical way. I prefer the improper way. It just makes it easier because we're going to change that, and when we do multiplication and division, we'll change it into improper. But I'm going to show you both. So we're going to start with adding first. So we're going to add 7 2/5 plus 8 2/3. Okay, so I'm going to do the improper way first. So I'm going to make this mixed number improper. So 7 times 5 is 35. 35 plus 2 is 37 fifths. Plus 3 times 8 is 24. 24 plus 2 is going to be 26 thirds. And now I have to make these common denominators. And my common denominator between 5 and 3 is going to be 15. And now I want to figure out what's going to be my new numerator. So 5 times what gives you 15? Hopefully you said 3. So 3 times 37 is going to be 111. And 3 times what gives me 15? Hopefully you said 5. And that is going to be 130. And then we're going to add normally. So 111 plus 130 would be 241 15ths. And now all I have to do is make that into a mixed number. So I'm going to just divide because it makes my life a little easier. So 241 divided by 15, 1, 15, 9, 1, 6, 90. So I have my remainder 1. So I know that this is going to go into 16 whole times with 1 left over. All right, now I'm going to show you the vertical way, if you like that. So same problem. So I'm going to start with 7 2/5 and 8 2/3. This way, I'm just going to forget about the whole number at the beginning. And remember, we're adding. So common denominator between 5 and 3, you got, ooh, that's a messy 3, is 15. Now, 3 times 5 is 15, so this new numerator should be 10. 5 times 3, 2 times 3, so 6. And now I'm going to add 16 15ths, plus 7 and 8 is 15. But I have a improper fraction. So I need to change this, and that would turn to 1 and 1 15ths. And now I need to take that 1 and add it with that 15. So now I have 16 and 1 15ths, which is the same answer. It should be. You got a different answer, then something went wrong. So that's with adding. And then we're going to try subtracting. So subtracting. So with subtracting, we're going to start with 8 3/9 minus 7 2/3. Okay, so I'm going to do the improper way first. So 8 times 9 is 72. 72 plus 3 is going to be 75 ninths. 7 times 3 is 21. 21 plus 2 is going to be 23. And now I have to make my common denominators. And my common denominator is going to be 9. So my first fraction, I don't have to change anything, which is nice. And then we want to think of 3 times 3. So I have to do 23 times 3. So 3 times 3 is 9. 2 times 3 is 6. So 69. And now I want to subtract. 75 minus 69 is going to be 6 ninths, which simplifies to 2/3. Okay. I'm going to show you now the vertical way, which I'm not a big fan of, but some of you might like it. So we're going to do 8 3/9 and 7 2/3. So again, we're just going to make, forget about our whole numbers and just deal with our fractions. 9, and now we multiply by 3. 6. 3 minus 9 is not going to work, so I need to borrow. So I'm going to borrow a whole 1. So this 8 becomes a 7. And remember, I'm splitting this into ninths, so I need to really add 9. So 3 plus 9 is, yay, it's 12. So really this is going to turn to 12. So now I can subtract. 12 minus 6 is going to be 6 ninths, and simplify to 2 thirds. So what you need to do is tomorrow on Tuesday, I'll be checking to make sure you have these in your notes. If you wrote smaller than me and have it just on one page, that's perfectly okay. If you needed to do both. So now you're going to go into the Google Classroom again and pick forms, and then when you're done with that, you're going to get your homework sheet, which is 9 problems with mixed numbers. Again, you can do either way you like. If you like to do the horizontal way, changing them into improper fractions and then adding or subtracting, or going to your vertical way. Either way is fine, whatever works for you. Thanks for watching.